family history to show the fact that not everyone could stay at any hotel they wanted to.
That point in history did not skip Cincinnati, but there was a place in Walnut Hills where African Americans could safely lay their heads.
And for decades, stars, entertainers, and regular people stopped at the Manse Hotel. That was during segregation.
Now, the Academy Award-winning Best Picture Green Book shed some light on this part of American history that many had actually forgotten.
It was a book of safe places African Americans could stay or patronize while traveling during the time of segregation.
Our Move Up Cincinnati series, which looks at regional growth, development, and transportation. 9
on your side's Lisa Smith looks at the former Cincinnati Hotel, listed in the Green Book, the new development planned for it, and why it might be placed on the National Register of Historic Places.
At one time, this vacant building on Chapel Street was one of the hottest spots in Walnut Hills.
This was a really important part of our neighborhood's history and of our greater Cincinnati's history.
For nearly 40 years, this was the Manse Hotel. It hosted scores of black celebrities during segregation in Cincinnati. Notables like Cincinnati boxer Ezzard Charles, singer James Brown, Baseball Hall of Famer Frank Robinson, as well as society events for African Americans.
They had to stay at someplace like the Manse Hotel or any other hotel that might have been in the Green Book.
Gina Ruffin-Moore is author of Cincinnati, the Black America series. She has several pages dedicated to the Manse and owner Horace Sudduth.
Horace Sudduth was probably, if not the first, but one of the first African Americans to have a realtor's license in Cincinnati.
The Manse lost business when downtown hotels began integrating. It was sold, became apartments, and eventually was abandoned. We got a look inside at its current condition.
This was part of a portfolio of affordable housing that had kind of fallen into disrepair.
David Thompson with the Model Group says the plan is to turn the building into affordable housing for seniors. But initially the thought was to tear it down and build new, because it's cheaper.
As soon as we started talking to the community, they kind of said, like, you don't know how important this building is and why we really need to preserve it.
The historic renovation will not only include the original Manse Hotel, but also the annex just across the street.
I think people want to see the preservation of the Manse building, and people want to see affordable housing in the neighborhood. So this is really a win-win outcome.
When completed, the Manse apartments will include 60 units at a cost of $12.7 million. The city has already designated it a local historic landmark. The hope is it will be recognized nationally.
We have preliminary applied to the state and federal to be on the National Register.
Construction is expected to begin this summer. Lisa Smith, 9 on your side.
The historical designation comes with tax credits that will help make the senior apartment units affordable. We'll have more about this story and our other Move Up Cincinnati stories on our website. That's WCPO.com.